before, after.
Hey, good afternoon. Time check is 5:30, Thursday, the 26th of the year. So how are you? How you doing? And somebody requests me to do this for the Jubilee in the summer. But since I don't have not been practiced lately, so I have to refresh my mind to make one of these. It's a link bracelet for summer. Okay, and this is all the materials I need. Okay, round nose, and this is flat nose, just like my nose, and cutter. And I use this if I really want to cut it very close to cut this. Okay, to use that for cutting. So anyway, this is what the tools I have to make. And I have, I believe it's 20 gauge. You can use 16, no, 16 is too hard, but it depends how you feel like doing. Depends the beads, how big is the beads, and depends the wires. Okay, so I'm gonna make one of these to refresh my mind. And I need, this is 4.5. I'm going to show you how to link the beads to make a bracelet or necklace or the ankle bracelet. Okay, so first I'm going to cut. This is 4.5. Okay, I'm just going to get the, compare the length and just cut that. And I can use this regular cutter, and I go ahead and cut one of those. Okay, so I hope this one will fit too. Let me see. This is just to refresh my mind. Okay, and when you cut this, you gotta cover with your hand, or else everything gonna fly. Okay, so I need 8 of this. All right, then I still got more here. Don't throw your not used, but leftover wire, because you never know, you can use it as a practice. Okay, and I need 8 of those 4.5 wire. Okay, that's 4.5. That's 3 so far. Okay, and yes, as I'm saying before, this is not a tutorial. This is show and tell. If I'm tutorial, I'd rather be in front, mano a mano. That way we can see what we have to teach them. Okay, so 4.5. Okay, 20 gauge or 18 gauge. Okay, and 1.5. So I need let me see. I need 1.5. We started. Let me see. There, go over here. I started to get 1.5 from there. From 1.5, okay, 1.5, I bent down and make like this. It looks like a square, okay. And then I'm going to use my bail. I'm going to use the big one over here. Go forward towards me, okay, and then just turn around and put it down like that. And you're looking for a lady with wearing scarf, okay? So you either use this to hold, and then you start bending or wrapping 3 times. 2, 3. Okay, there's 3. And you adjust this a little bit. So I do a lot of arts and craft, like macrame, earrings, necklace, almost anything. And pipe cleaner to make a flower. So I don't make no links lately, so I need to refresh my mind. Okay, so that's the first step. You make a loop, big loop, not too big. That's what it look like, okay? Now, I'm gonna put 1 bead in there, and I use this tool, round nose, and just put just like that, the berry against the beads, okay? Against the beads. Oops. Never say oops when you're cutting somebody's hair. Like that. So I go, just bend this a little bit. You can use this finger or you just bend that like that. Not too much, you break that thing. So it's gonna bend like this. Just make a bend. Then, okay, like that. And then get the veil. And I'm gonna use the little one, this one, to the second. And then the same thing towards you. And turn around your veil, and you're looking for a, look like a lady with a scarf. Like that. See? And then same thing, you hold. You're gonna make 3 wrap again, okay? I'll make sure this is same direction. I'll fix it later. So let it go. There's 1 and 2 and 3. When you get the 3 wrap, you pull this with your finger and bend it around the beads, okay, like that, around the beads. And then you wrap that twice or 1.5, okay? And you just put it in the back and hide it. This is your first link, okay? Gonna be look like that. And you're gonna make another one, okay? Same thing. One and a half. Make a loop, bend down, and then you have to use the bail. This one you're gonna make use the small veil towards you again, and then you make a loop. Don't close it too hard yet, okay? Because you are going to insert in the little one, not the big one, because the big one is going to your last to hook the clasp, okay? You have to connect those to make sure it's not like this before you wrap it. And make sure you always remember the lady with a scarf. Again, okay? The lady with the scarf is supposed to be facing that way. It's like this. Okay? See the lady in the scarf. Okay, make sure it's hanging right. And then you hold it again to wrap 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, okay? So you fix it, adjust. And this one, see, I'm gonna use this to cut even though so close, okay? But it's still hanging a little bit there. See that? So I'm gonna use this nail cutter I'm using for the pedicure or manicure. See, I have to be closer than that. See, this will cut the closer one. See? Very close. And then you start it, just hide that. Okay? Now you put another beads. Insert another beads. Like that. And same thing. Either use this, your finger down, just make it down like that. It gives you space enough to use the bail. For example, this is the last one. So I'm gonna make the bigger loop. So I'm gonna use the big one again. Okay? And forward to you. And switch like this. And make lady on the scarf again. like that. And then you use this tool. You're gonna make 3 wrap. Okay. 1, no, not yet, sorry. Excuse me. 2, 3 times, and then you will make that round around the beads. It's like that, okay? And put this, you can use the finger, it's soft. You wrap it 1.5. And then you just press it and hide that. There we go. Okay. So this is the link. There's the link for that. It's become like this. Okay. So we're gonna make one more. Okay. One more of the link. 1.5 on the end. I use this soft one. Down. Okay. And bail toward you. And you have to connect. Okay, make sure you have your lady with a scarf and start wrapping 3 times. There's 2 and 3. Okay, you got 3 there. Then I cut it. I adjust it closer and cut it. I like to use this nail cutter very close. Fix it, hide it, and then beads. You got a hole. Beads, 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 get in there. Small hole. There we go. There it goes on the floor. I mean on the table. There you go. See, look like links now, huh? It's useful. Just bend it like that. And then bail towards you. Turn around and make a lady on the scarf. Okay. And then you have to wrap 3 times. The 3rd time you have to wrap that beads, that wire, okay? There's 2 and the 3. You go wrapping that around these beads. Okay. Just fix it. You put it and fix it. There, look like length now, right? That's what it's gonna be look like. Okay. I got one more here to do this. All right. So from 4.5 long, and we'll take 1.5 to bend that down, and then you use the veil toward you, turning this veil and make a loop. The lady with a scarf, okay, and we insert this, the lady in the scarf. Make sure they go in the right direction, okay, and then 3 wrapping. Uno, I'm sorry, I need a water. Dos, and then tres. Isa, dalawa, tatlo in Tagalog. So, tres, 3, tatlo. So I'm gonna cut that again. Hide it or fix it. And this for right here. Okay? And we put that like that again. And then the veil towards you. Lady in the with a scarf. Okay. We need 1, 2, and 3, and bend around the beads. Okay. You can use the finger for bending because it's soft wire. This is 20 gauge. Okay. Make sure it's secure. There we go. Okay. Now, we need 4 inches for the clasp or clasp, whatever they call. 4 inches. This is 4.5. To close that, and I want not. It's only 4, not 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 inches. We got it. Straighten up a little bit. And then from 4 inches, I have to measure 1 inch. From there, 1 inch, I have to, okay, what's it? Both finger, I have to put that down. That's what it look like. From there, I have to squeeze this closer. Like that. See? This one right here. Okay? That one. The cloth. It doesn't matter how you put up or down, okay? As long as it close. Okay. So I got about 8 together by only making 4 for you to show and tell, okay? So from there, it's still close together like that. You're gonna make a bend and make a loop from there. Not too far, not too close, but it's about right, maybe right there. Use the common sense, just right there, okay? You're gonna make a loop out of that. From there, you go down again, make the bell. Forward you, toward you. And then there's the lady with it, the scarf. And then you have to wrap that. One, 2, and 3. 3 only, okay? Make sure it's just fix a little bit. And of course you cut it. Hide it. And then you need a veil again. Okay, we use this one here. We use that. And use 2 both finger and meet that there. Yeah. It's gonna be like this. Okay? There. Okay, from that edge to you bend it a little bit up. Make sure it's up, see? A little bit up. And then we need a jumping jump ring, and we hook this over here. You can make your own jump ring too if you want. cannot find the right color. Okay, so we close that out. Make it even. Ayan, make sure it's close together. It's gonna be like this. See? There's your hook clasp. There you go. And then you just put around the wrist and insert that and do a little squeeze to close it. And this is what it looked like. You can do that in necklace too, or an ankle bracelet, or the foot. There you go. And there it is. Okay. How do you like them, Apple? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now. This is Darlene Workshop. God bless. Love you guys. Bye.